All right, let's do volcanoes. So I'm in the volcanoes lab. I'm clicking on volcanoes. I may resume this activity. I would like to resume it. So I'm going to front load this information. There is a broken link and only so much you can do here. So do not get stressed out. I know that's impossible, but I know this file, where is it? Oh, did they fix it? Nope, that file down here, this file don't work. So you can only get to number 32. Let's get to number 32 together. So if you've already downloaded Google Earth, great. You're good to go. And let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to start assuming that you've downloaded Google Earth. If you haven't, then go ahead and redo this up here. But since you've done earthquakes already, you probably have. So let's go to volcanoes.kmz. Click that guy open. We see we have Google Earth opening. Come on, Google Earth. We're going to hit close, and we're going to walk through this just like we did earthquakes. Also close. So you're going to click on the white, open the volcanoes file, click on the white arrow to left of volcano in the places sidebar, go to tools. So we've already done that, and then we're going to go to tools, and we're going to reset this options to meters and kilometers. I've already done that, but we're going to hit apply, and then we're going to hit OK. So we're going to double click. We're going to expand this, expand that. Aha! Now I have location A in Saudi Arabia. I'm going to click on that. Google Earth Pro is going to take me to Saudi Arabia. Oh no, we're gonna crash. Nope, there we go. It's a volcano in Saudi Arabia. Now, like the Metamorphic Rocks Lab, I think they're assuming you as an undergraduate are going to know a lot of things you just don't know. Like, it was insufficient information. So, but I'm going to ask you to look at each of these volcanoes and do the best you can. So, and open the file, see the contents, see the tools in the menu bar, and select options. Location A. So zoom out to the full scale of location A and answer exercise questions 1 through 2. So exercise questions. So we're going to fill out the information on data table 1. So we're going to go through data table 1, and we're also going to do the exercise question 1 and 2 for 1. So type of volcano. This is the part where I'm like, I don't know how you're supposed to figure this out as an undergraduate. Because it's kind of hard to like look at this and be like, what picture does that look like? So I'm not going to be super judgy while you're doing this, but I'm going to say this volcano is pretty flat relative as far as volcanoes go. Let's take a look at our Mexican volcano for comparison. Ooh. And we can say Mexico's a lot taller volcano. So we can see our Saudi Arabian compare. Wee thump. We can see that our Saudi Arabian volcano is very flat. And if we zoom out a bit, we see this whole area is like in a big black puddle. That big black puddle is basalt. And this is a shield volcano. So we would say shield volcano. I can spell I before E except after C. Okay. Then largest town nearby. Saudi Arabia is not a town. We zoom out. Once again, I'm going to grade this gently. I'm going to look around for towns. And we're going to call it El Utama. That one is going to be our largest. We could also choose some of these other little towns, but we're going to choose this town. Once again, I'm going to be gentle. Because I am not expecting, I just don't put the name of a Saudi Arabian town in the column for Mexico, for example. That's the level we're looking at. Then hazards. For the hazards, it's easiest to come back over here and read through the hazards based on the volcano type. So on that, I'm going to I'm going to have a little bit higher expectation because that's explicitly discussed in here. So we can see that volcanic ash, we're going to have that from an injection of, where does it say it in here? We're going to take a look at shield volcanoes. So they have low viscosity basaltic lavas that observe from vents. Lavas are so fluid they can travel for tens of kilometers before cooling. So we're going to talk about lava flows because there's a big lava flow. That's the only one really listed under lava flow. So we will put that back in our exercise. Whoop. Don't do what I just did because I didn't hit save. Oh, and it saved it anyways. So I'll say lava flows. Just make sure your hazards reasonably match to the volcano type and we're good. So you're going to click and click and click and click and click, and then you're going to go to this data site. And you'll see that the data information shows up in your Google Earth. And for each one of these, you can have a volcano. So you're just going to pick 5 of these. I like Antarctic volcanoes, so you can detail those. But it's really just clicking on through, answer the next few questions. And then number 33 is where we got to stop because number 33 does this. Whoop! I wrote Science Interactive. They couldn't fix it in time. So we're just going to stop at number 32. I'll put that in the announcements. And yeah, these are all based on the questions before 32. So definitely do exercise question 1, 2, and 3. But you only, this is something that is really annoying me about these labs is this is 1, 2, and 3. And then the exercise questions are 1, 2, and 3 when you could easily use A, B, C, D, whatever. So it's kind of confusing. But in part 1, you only need to get to step number 32. Okay, and if you do that all, skip everything else because you can't do it because there is no file for it. So I want to thank you for your patience. Thank you for being a part of this class. Thank you for being my student. Don't be afraid to reach out. I just had a student who dropped by today, feels a lot better about their grade in the class and everything else. So I encourage you to do that because I can answer a lot of questions in person or by Zoom that are a lot harder to answer by email. And you can also find out, hey, she's a super nice lady and does not want you to fail a class that clearly has glitches in there due to no one at this campus's fault, not yours, not mine. This is all Science Interactive. So